Hey everyone, it's Mary from SVG Cuts, and I'm here today with 5 brand new projects for Christmas, the holidays, winter. I'm so excited that they're here with plenty of time this year to get started on making them, and I can't wait to see the twist that you put on yours. So I'm here to show you how to put together all 5 of these projects, and if you want to jump directly to the project that you're going to make right now, you can look in the caption of the video and click on the little timestamp right next to the name of your project. There's 5 of them, and there's 5 little timestamps. You can click there to go right to the project, and you can also use the space bar if you're on a computer to pause this video and unpause it anytime. So I'm really excited about this little tiny mini version of Mistletoe Manor, which is one of my favorite houses that is available on our site. And I've always wanted to make a tiny version as a box card, and I'm really happy with it, and I think it's so cute. So I've seen you guys make the Mistletoe Manor for, did I point in the right direction? I did. The Mistletoe Manor project, you guys have put so many cool spins on it, not just for Christmas and the holidays, but also Halloween, Easter, spring, summertime, patriotic, just every day. So I think you could also do that with the card. Lots of fun. So the stocking could definitely be giftable. You could put some fun stuff in there for some people that you know, make more than one of them. It's nice because of the shape of it. I like how it's kind of a little curved, but not too difficult to put together. You can also feature some really pretty or cute or whatever kind of theme you want, papers, patterned papers, and kind of mix and match them, which is also a lot of fun. You can also do that with the Snowflake box, and I think this really showcases the abilities of your cutting machine because it's not the kind of thing you're going to really see in a store, and it's a little detailed, but it's not too difficult to assemble, as you're going to see here shortly. So this could hold a nice gift. You could prep some of these ahead of time for the holidays and even into winter. And you could certainly use whatever kind of paper you want. I really like how the gold mirror paper is just so shiny and really adds that extra wow on top of the wow of the shape of the snowflake. The baseball, the Santa baseball cap, I just had to make a Santa version of it, and it's nice and finished off on the inside. Our baseball cap project is our most popular project at SVG Cuts. So I really wanted to put a Christmas twist on a baseball cap, and I had a lot of fun coming up with this. It's all paper pom-pom, the paper pom-pom. So I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at how easy it is to make the paper pom-pom. And if you add the glitter panels on it, it makes it extra sparkly and faceted. So that's a lot of fun too. And then we have the cocoa mug, which makes a quick and easy, cute little gift for someone, maybe more than one person. You know, you could make a couple of them and put some hot cocoa packets, chocolate covered spoon, a special marshmallow treat. You know, I'm sure you could come up with some fun stuff to put inside. And I hope you have an awesome time doing holiday crafting, because I think it's the most fun time of year for getting creative, staying cozy, and watching maybe some movies and having a festive beverage too. So let me know how you enjoy making them, and I can't wait to see. So let's go ahead and get started. For the cocoa mug, I've got my pieces laid out here. All the red pieces are part of the base of it. This top part actually just stays on with friction. So the top part is the white pieces with the striped paper, and then the bottom is the red pieces. And there are some red panels, which I went ahead and embossed with my embossing machine to have some snowflakes on them. So I could go ahead and glue this together like this. As you can see, I've gone ahead and folded over all of the score lines. I folded along the score lines already. And I can go ahead and put some panels in place. The handle pieces get folded valley fold and then together like this. So then that forms a piece that looks like that shape there, which technically I could have embossed the sides along there, but that's okay. So I don't think it really matters where the handle goes. I'm gonna choose to put it there and glue all of these panels onto my project here while it's nice and flat. Easy. So it's probably a little difficult to see on camera, but I'm gluing those pieces down like that. Next we can start to put this together. Oopsies. Okay, now we can build the top, which is made up of this piece. I went ahead and folded over all the score lines, but it's actually going to go like this. So I'm going to fold up all the bottom tabs. And I'm going to valley fold each of these. It's going to be like this. So I'm going to glue this down on the inside next. I'm going to set this aside, as well as these two, and glue these together end to end. Just like that. Next, I'm going to turn this over and glue these onto the inside. This one too. Okay. Next, I will put this in place like this. Now we can glue these panels on. Just like that. As well as these. Just like that. So they are slightly shaped like this. They're not actually a rectangle. Okay, so now this can go in place here. Just like that. Next, for the Mistletoe Manor box card, I've got my pieces here. This makes up the front of the box card. So there's an insert on the inside, which is this piece here with this on top of it and this on it. That's the insert that I'm holding. Then there's the back, which is this, with this and two circles on it, which is the back. Then we have this main body of the box card here, which is this, so that it gets folded. It's got a front and two sides. So when you're looking at the side and the front, this front here, that's that piece, this. Then this, with these two sides, is going to make up this outer frame that goes around the outside of the project. So these two side pieces, they actually have a slightly wider back than they do in the front. So we want the wider part to be over here, and then it's narrower here because we're going to be gluing these behind this. But first we might as well put these panels in place here and here, like this. And this will be going here. And this will be going right here. So let's go ahead and glue those down. And this I'll put right there. If you want, you can add, if you have any of these strips of adhesive rhinestones, you can always do that. I'm going to be tying some little bows on too. Now might be a good time to do the rhinestones because it's nice and flat. So you can see how that is glued right there. I'm going to glue this piece here right into the middle of this insert. And it's got an equal border around the sides and the bottom. I'm going to try not to get it all fingerprinty. Oh no, I got some kind of CRAP on the back of my piece there. Darn it. Oh well, it happens, right? And this will go here. Now is also a good time if you want to put those sticky bling strips on. You could put some right here. Up to you. Could always add it later as well. And I might as well glue this back panel on here. Okay, set that aside. And this. So next we can bend these little shutters backwards. I've already folded it like this. But next I'm going to bend these back and glue each of the shutters on the inside. So I think now would be a good time to use my bone folder just to get a nice sharp crease on those because I really want them to stay open. But it's not crucial that you do that. But it's a nice sharp fold now, which is what I want. So I'll just bend each of these back and then go over them with my bone folder. All right, now I'm going to glue all these little shutters in place. There's just 2, 4, 6, 8 small ones and 8 bigger ones. And then the door is going to go just above here. It lines up on the bottom with this piece, and then it's centered below that window there. So I might as well go ahead and glue that on there, just like that. And then I'll get each of my shutters in place. Next we can glue this right here. So just right like this, right there. So now this is going to go inside the middle like this. So now the back of the tab will be flush with the back of the side there. And that seam just goes right down the middle. Just like this. So then before it dries all the way, let's make sure it's going to fold flat, and it does. So this is still kind of loose back here, which is fine, because this is going to get glued right there, just like that. Okay, so that's glued right inside, just like that. And then this will go just like that too, so that the edge is right along there with the fold line. Okay, so that's it. It just needs some embellishments. To do that, I put some little bows on it, which I'll save you the agony of watching me tie tiny bows and putting them on there. To affix it, I used some little tiny glue dots that I have. Perhaps you have something like that in your supplies if you are a crafter. So that was what I chose to use to embellish mine. And finally, we just have the envelope here, which goes, it could really go either way, but it goes like this. Easy peasy. Just like that. Then to close it up, you just carefully lay it flat. Whichever way you want to push the shutters is fine. And you just carefully slide it in. So if you were going to put that through the post office mail, I would probably put it in a bubble mailer or something rigid so that they don't put it through the machines that bend it. But you could certainly hand deliver it or package it up like that. Or perhaps just include maybe some chipboard behind it and then have them hand cancel it at the desk. Toss it in the hand cancel only box or however that exactly works at your local post office. For the Santa ball cap, I have my finished project here. It's made up of a lid and a base, which have liners on them. I suppose the liners would be optional, but I think it really finishes it off nicely on the inside. Then I've got some glitter panels here on the bottom. The bottom is plain, but there's glitter panels on the brim and around the bottom of the base of the hat there. So I have all of those pieces over here. I have the glitter panels for the brim, the glitter panels that go around. I have the interior liners, and then I have the pieces that make up the base of the hat, which is pretty straightforward. I'm going to put those aside with the bottom there. I also have all of my pom-pom pieces. It may look a little intimidating, but it's pretty easy. We're going to match up where the circles and triangles, they match up with each other, and before you know it, you have a little pom-pom. I'm also going to be putting these glitter panels on these pieces first before I assemble it and put it on my cap. And the cap itself looks like this. There is not much difference on the sides. The sides are all the same except for the two in the front kind of come up a little bit. It's raised up just in the front. So if you're curious where the front is, you can tell because it's raised up here. So we'll just keep that in mind as we are putting it together, which we can start doing now. These pieces are going to go on the top. These are my interior liner pieces. These are my exterior liner pieces, which I guess are optional, But once it's put together, there's additional red panels that go on each side and just make it more smooth, sturdier, finished off nicely. It just really looks really nice, especially once you add that white gel pen stitching around the whole thing too. So the base of the hat is just made up of these pieces. We're going to be gluing them together side to side in order, and they are numbered. So your machine will have cut a number into each piece, which I darkened in with a black marker just to make it easier to see. So all I'm going to do is glue those together side to side. So I'm just lining up the edge of one piece with the fold line of the other piece as carefully as I can, working my way up to the top, and then I'll just repeat that for the other shapes. So for this final seam, I'm going to try to anchor the top and the bottom. And let this take hold before I release it. So dramatic. I guess just anchoring the top works just fine. Seems a little easier than trying to fight the whole thing as you go up from the bottom, but it's not really that big of a difference. Okay. So this is the front because it's angled upwards a little bit. You can tell because there's a little 1/4 of an inch down here. So next I will put my exterior panels on, I believe, because why not? These are all just about the same except for some angled pieces. You can see that so 4 of them are the same, and then 2 of them are angled up, which goes on the front. So like this. So these are angled up like that. That's going on the front, and then the other 4 are going on the other 4 panels, which are the same. So to put these on, to keep them nice and curved, I like to just glue the top and then just the bottom. You could certainly do your white gel pen stitching ahead of time, but then you would have to wait. I would at least wait like 24 hours before really handling something that I did with a gel pen, personally, only because I've learned the hard way by smearing it many, many times. So I'm gonna save the stitching for the end, personally. So I'm just gluing the bottom, giving it a minute, giving it a moment, gluing the top. Nice and curved, nice and sturdy, finished off, looks good. So let's go ahead and do the other 4 panels the same way. Next, I can put this piece here. It could go like this or like this. Does not matter. So these interior panels are the same as the exterior panels, in that two of them are slightly different, which are these. Just see, oops. So that will go there. This will go here, and then the rest of them are the same, and they will go on those spots. So this could go the same way as far as top and bottom only, or you could put a little more glue. I don't think it's super crucial because it's not just on the inside. So you'll have to let us know if you're making this, what you're going to put inside, who you're going to give it to. I'm sure they will keep it for as long as it holds up, which could be a while. Special little gift and fun to get yourself in the holiday spirit by crafting. Okay, so this piece will go on after we put the pom-pom together and put that in place. So let's put this aside and get our little pom-pom pieces. So I've gone ahead and folded along every score line, and these are just made up of hexagons, equal-sided hexagons, and triangles. Everything else is either then a tab for attaching, or there are just 1, 2 shapes that look like that. So there's 2 shapes that look like that, right there and right there. Everything else is a hexagon or a triangle. So I have all my hexagons here, which I am going to go ahead and glue onto these pieces. Here's the one like this with its little partner here. And then everything else is a triangle. So it looks like it might be a little tedious, but just hang in there, bear with me. I've made it as easy as possible. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with how easy it is to make the pom-pom. You know, I thought about making something that had like a craft pom-pom as the pom-pom. That would make sense. But I thought it would be really cool to see how it looks as a completely made of paper pom-pom, as well as being able to cover it with glitter panels so that it looks faceted. Something that could be really cool is to put mirror paper for the panels so it would really look faceted and really shiny. That would be very cool. So right now, all I'm going to do is glue all of these hexagons onto these hexagon spots that are still remaining. Okay, so this piece has a circle and this has a triangle. And then there's a square and a square, which means that's going to go like this. I'm going to go ahead and bend these backwards. Like this. And then this piece, this is the same as this. This is going to go here. You can see how the circle lines up right there. And then the same, just like this. You can see that this goes and matches up there. Just like this. And then there are two triangular shapes, one here, identical pieces, triangle, triangle. So grab either one, and that's going to go right here, just like this. So now your pom-pom is all paneled up and it's all in one piece. It just needs to be assembled. And it's pretty obvious, dare I say, where everything goes. So whatever you feel is easiest as far as which parts to glue first. I'm gonna do my best. Take some best guesses as to what's easiest. So here's the bottom where it's valley folded out. I'm going to glue that last. I don't think it's crucial that you follow any kind of steps as far as which part to glue. It would be too hard to follow along for one. And for two, as long as you can see where it goes, I think you're good to go. And it's pretty easy to see where it kind of falls into place together. Okay, our pom-pom looks good. I'm gonna stick it in here. So now I can glue this little liner piece in. So now if you want, you could take a white gel pen and just follow around the edge of these exterior panels. It just adds a really nice touch, makes it look super cute. Especially the white on the red, very festive. So I would just follow that all the way around the entire outside edge. Next, for the base of my hat, I have the finished base here and the glitter panels that go on the brim, as well as the interior panels. They're going inside. Then I have these pieces that make up the base itself. So some of these are numbered, which I darkened in with a marker for this video. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then I have the bottom that looks like this, as well as a piece that looks like this, which I'll put off to the side. So these two, we want to bend this way. And then I'm just going to glue these together side to side in order 1 through 6. Could go ahead and glue this down. Next, I'm going to take this piece here and I'm going to glue it inside the bottom by just putting glue on these 4 tabs. Then I can glue these 2. Next, I can glue this here. Like this. And this can go here. Next, I'm going to glue this there. So next, we have these pieces, and I kept them in the order that they were when they came off my mat. So if you did too, you can see where this part is that goes up. So these two are definitely going here. You can see that clearly. So let's just trial and error it to see if it looks like you can see where the other parts are going, because they are slightly different. Okay. So once you determine where yours are going, go ahead and glue those in too. Now for these pieces, I did keep them in the order that they came off my mat. Or did I? I might have. They might have gotten turned around. Or did they? Yep. Okay, so this is how they're going to go on. You can see there's basically like a straight line that goes across the top except for this peak here. And then the edges, these two are the skinniest, and those edges are the same height. These edges are the same height. These are easy to identify. So if you want to put them like that, then they're going to go on like this. Okay, so there is the base. Here is the top. Here's the front because there's a space right here which goes in the front, just like that. For the snowflake box, I have my pieces here. These are the pieces for the bottom of the box. There's 4 identical sides, and then there's 2 squares. Then for the snowflake, the dimensional snowflake, there are 6 pieces that look like this, which I've gone ahead and folded along the score lines, except for one of them. And then there's 6 pieces that look like this. So those are going to form the snowflake parts. Then we have the, in my case, it's gold mirror paper, snowflake panel, the lid panel, then the side panels. There's four side panels. Then we have more parts of the lid here. That's going to be popped out by these sides. And then there's 4 identical sides also. So let's go ahead and work on our snowflake here. So it looks like it could go there, but it's going to be going here. So each of these is going to form a piece like that, and there will be 6 pieces like this. So I'm just going to bend each one along its score line. Just like this. I'm just going to gently crease it and then do the same thing to the other side. So this is what I did for all 6 of these pieces. Easy peasy. It goes like this. So we can go ahead and glue those together to make 6 long pieces. So these are the 3 points of the snowflake. So if you kind of look at each of those as one of these, there's 1, 2, 3 points. They're all the same. So we're gonna valley fold inside like this. So we want them to be folded like that. Next, I'm going to fold just this top row over like this. So it's going to be forming the snowflake like that, basically. So go ahead and fold all 6 like that. Oh, and this. So next, I'm going to start gluing these onto here. So I'll just take this middle piece, glue that right onto my snowflake. So there is one of 6 parts of my snowflake. So we're just going to go ahead and do the same thing for the other 5 parts of the snowflake using these. So here's my completed dimensional part. And now there's 6 tabs on the inside that I'm going to glue down. Next, I'm going to glue this onto this, which I can do by just putting glue quickly on all of these tabs. Or if you want to work in smaller sections, you could. But I'm going to just go ahead and put some dots on these. And this can go any way, it doesn't matter, as long as it's lined up. Very cool. Next we can glue this on, as well as this one. Okay, so there's our lid. Beautiful and stunning. I love it. So that's the top of the lid. Let's make the sides. So these 4 are identical. We're going to glue them together side to side. And then I can glue these on just like this. So these are going to get folded up to reinforce the sides and to cover up those tabs. But I'm going to leave this one off for now. So next I'm going to glue this onto the sides like this. And then this liner piece will go on the inside. I had said that was for the bottom, that's for the top. So next we can put our liner in. So there's the top of the box, aka the lid. Looking good. Now these remaining pieces, there's 2 identical squares for the bottom and four identical sides. It's going to go together just like the lid sides did. So we'll just glue them together side to side. And next I'm going to glue one of these inside, and then I'll glue the other one to the bottom. For the sweet stocking, I have all my pieces here. There are several that look like this here. Then I have the cuff and the toe with their respective panels. These are panels. The pattern pieces that I have, patterned papers, are the panels that are going to go on the outside. Then I have these 3 and these 2, which are numbered, and your machine will have cut a number into the side of your shape on these 5, which I darkened in with a black marker so it's easier to see for this video. But you don't have to do that unless you want to. So what I'm going to do is glue together the numbered pieces in order. And as you can see, I've already gone ahead and folded over all the tabs on all 5 of those pieces. So here's 1, here's 2. Then I'll glue 3 onto 2. like this basically. So we can start by putting the front on, which is going to be this piece here. So not this one and not these two. These are the back. We're going to glue this onto the front. But to make our lives easier, I'm going to glue it onto the inside of the front. So you want to glue all these tabs all the way around, following the curve of the stocking. So I will just anchor the other part, the other top tabs on the other side. Then I'm just going to work my way around. A couple tabs at a time, keeping it nice and tight there. So if you want to be super duper meticulous, you might want to even just do these one at a time here, because the tighter you keep the seam there, the better it's going to fit together in the end. Okay, it's coming together. I just have to glue those final ones down. Next, we can take this piece and glue that onto the front, just like that. Next, and these two white pieces, I suppose I have glue in place for those. Okay, we might as well glue these on. And this one. We could go ahead and glue these on, but I think I'm going to do the back first. I don't know how much of a difference it really makes. So for the back, that is these two, and one of them is going to go on the inside like we did before. sort of holds the shape in place while you glue the tabs down. And then once we glue that inside, then we can finish it off with this back piece, and then this, and then the rest of the panels that we have. So same thing basically as the front, but it is on the back. So I'm going to start by anchoring this nicely. So you can just work your way around the back like we did with the front, just carefully gluing one at a time or a couple at a time, keeping that seam nice and snug. Okay, that looks cute. So now I'm going to put the back on. and this back panel. So we can put these on now to make it curve nicely. I think it helps to kind of just glue the ends. This one fits right here. This goes here. Then we can put this on. It's just going to go like that. So first, I'm really just going to glue the top corner and then the other top corner, just to allow it to be curvy. Like this. And this can get glued on the front. I'll just glue the sides and allow it to be curved. Can't wait to see what you decide to make yours look like. So for one of my projects here, which I have on this stand, it's coming off of the tape that I used. It might be a glue gun situation, but I added some pom-pom trim, and some of my accents are gold and glittery, which is festive. And then I tied a piece of ribbon here. So there you have it, 5 brand new projects for Christmas, the holidays, winter. I hope you have a great time making them. If you do, please do share a picture with us on social media. I love to see, and so does the rest of our crafty friends. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time, and happy crafting.